Hey everybody. So in this video, we're going to be talking about using the sum and difference identities. So in this particular example, we're going to be finding the exact value of sine of 75 degrees. Now, here's why your sum and difference identities are pretty useful. Normally, we're used to finding exact values of degrees, but those specific degrees we normally ask for are always in the unit circle. Something like, 30, 45, 60, 300 degrees, 315 degrees. It's really easy to find the exact sine and cosine values of those because they work with special case right triangles. What's convenient here is that if I had something like sine of 75 degrees, even though this is not a degree on the unit circle, I can still use values from the unit circle to find the exact value here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about 2 degrees in the unit circle that I can add together and give me 75. So the first thing that comes to mind is a 45 degree angle and a 30 degree angle. Now, you should remember these from trigonometry and even earlier in the year. So with a 45, 45, 90, my side lengths are all the same, and my hypotenuse is the square root of 2. And then with 30, here you have a hypotenuse of 2, you have a short leg of 1, and the long leg here is going to be the square root of 3. Now, in order to add these two angles together, we have to use a special formula, and that is our sum or difference identities here. So since we are going to add the 30 and the 45 together, so here we'll say sine, this is going to be 45 plus 30, we're going to need to follow this formula right here. So we can write that out. That's going to be sine of A times cosine of B plus cosine of A times sine of B. Now, what I want to do here is I'm going to assign this 45 the variable A and this 30 variable B, and I'm just going to plug these values into my equation here. So I would rewrite this as sine of 45 times cosine of 30 plus cosine of 45 times sine of 30. There we go. And now from here, all we have to do is find these values on our unit circle. So if you remember, sine of 45 degrees is going to be the square root of 2 over 2. Cosine of 30 degrees is going to be root 3 over 2. Cosine of 45 degrees is going to be root 2 over 2. And sine of 30 degrees is going to be 1/2. Now all we have to do is multiply straight across to find our values here. So the square root of 2 times the square root of 3 is the square root of 6. 2 times 2 here is 4. Multiply straight across. This is the square root of 2 over 4. Now, it's perfectly fine to leave your answer like this, but we know that when you're adding fractions, if we have denominators that are the same, that it is perfectly okay to go ahead and simplify here, or to just rewrite with one fraction and one denominator. So this would be the square root of 6 plus the square root of 2 all over 4. And that's going to be our solution. All right, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you hit that like and share button. Make sure that you click on the bell to become a subscriber so that you get notified every time a new video hits the air. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll get back to them as soon as I can.